Welcome everyone to another episode of A Bright Side. It is, as of a recording of this, tripped over a stone, the 8th of May 2023. We're at the tail end of the coronation weekend here in the UK, and we thought, heck it, let's go to Flambards. See what's going on, see what's new. There is a new attraction that's opened, like a spinner attraction, that I believe replaced the old balloon spinner. So we'll go and check that out. And we want to go and check out the big soft play that's here. I've said let's check that out quite a lot, but let's go check it out. Alright, here we go. We can skip the sort of pay booths here because we are season pass holders, so that's a good thing. So basically we can just walk straight in. Right, we're in, and this is our ticket thing. There's a little barcode on the back, and we're all on this, so yeah, so they just scan the barcode and then we're in. Simple. We've just been speaking to a very nice lady at the front, and she was saying that the park actually today, albeit a bank holiday Monday, is quite quiet at the minute, so should hardly be any wait times for anything. We're not going to focus too massively on the rides because we have done them before. We'll link the playlist for Flambards in the description if you want to see that, but our main focus today is going to be the new spinner attraction and the big soft play that they've got here. What is it? Ferdi's
Funland?
Or play, something like that. We'll find out in a minute. And apparently they serve food in there, so we'll see what's available inside there. So I have heard that there's a new attraction here, because when we were here before, the balloon spinner had been torn out. But I believe that's been replaced, isn't it? With a new balloon ride. Yeah, so I think that's basically what we're going to do. We're going to see what it's like. Oh, and also, have you guys replaced the green carpet at your mini golf? Because I want to go and find out that as well. See if you've done a little bit of upkeep on the mini golf. Because you know, with all respect, I know you're a very good groundsman, but I mean, it was looking a bit of a mess the last time I was here. Right, nice chatting. I'll see you next time. Don't get too wet, you need an umbrella, alright? Right, so there is the new spinner ride that they've got here. It's called the Samba balloons. And this replaced the original sort of balloon ride that was here. Now, the last time I was here, this place was a little bit of a mess. It was all torn out and there was a tractor and everything. They had no construction walls up or anything, which is a bit of a shame because you don't really want your guests to see things being built as such. But anyway, it's all reopened, or opened as a new attraction. Loving the colours of this, it all does pop, doesn't it? Yeah, nice. Yeah, no, that's right. Oh, my goodness. Alright, let me take my backpack off. There we go. You alright, AJ? You all ready? Holding my hand? Right. My goodness, it's very misty. We are moving, how about this? Whee! Whoa! Ooh! Whee! Whoa!
I'm going high!
We are!
I'm going down! I'm going high! I'm going low!
You two alright?
I'm gonna go down.
Yeah. It's always nice to experience a new attraction. AJ, you're loving this, aren't you? Yeah, very wet. I might have to get the umbrella up in a minute because the camera's getting a bit wet, isn't it? And it's not a waterproof camera, so we'll have to be very careful with that. But this is very exciting. Woo! Flip that camera around. Is it fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
It's going really fast.
Oh!
It's going really fast.
It's not too bad, is it? It is quite fast.
We're going high, aren't we?
Yeah.
This
Well,
is,
it's kind of going up and down, isn't it?
yeah. So I like it.
Whee! Whoa!
Ah.
But it's not too fast. It doesn't make your tummy feel funny, does it? No, it's just very gentle. A little gentle spinner.
Look at that one
at that top one. What, that big multicoloured balloon up there? Yeah. Woo! I think that's it. We did it. Did you like that?
Mommy, just...
Yeah, we've got to wait for the man there to let us out. What did you guys think of that? Did you like it? Thumbs up from Tilly, AJ? Nice. Mama Bear?
Up, yeah.
2 thumbs up, yeah. It was fun, wasn't it?
That was fun, I enjoyed that.
Yeah, awesome. If you remember back to my last video, right beside the spinner attraction, you get there's like some little trucks that you can drive on. That wasn't open the last time we were here, but it's all open now, so that's good. And just for a little bit of wayfinding, that new attraction is right here by the mine train thing, not mine train, the Station West as it states there, that little western train that goes around. One of my favourite attractions here. Well, despite the inclement weather, it looks like most of the attractions are open. The Hornet is open, I can see. There's a spinner thing up there, which is the Thunderbolt, the drop tower. Yeah, everything appears to be working. Right, so walking past the Hornet in the direction of the go-karts, which is an upcharged attraction here. You have to pay an extra £5 per cart to ride the go-karts. But in that direction, up there, that big building, is Ferdi's indoor play. Right, here we have it. Now this is actually a soft play that we've never been to. Never ever been inside this building, so I'm really quite interested to see exactly what's in here. I'll have to be careful, like, with the camera, because again there'll be lots of kids in here playing, but I'll do my best to give you an overall sort of look at the facilities inside. And apparently they do serve food, so that'll be good. We're interested to see what they serve, because we're getting kind of hungry. Alright, heading in. There's also another map here of Flambards. Feet. Alright. Let's see what it's all about. So there's a little gift shop here as you enter. So we've just come in through that door. And we've got this area here where they've got things like some plushes, Flambards mug. That's awesome. How much is... Oh, it's like a little plastic mug for £3.99. Flambards sipper. £3.99. Alright, let's look at this little like hand puppet. Amazing. Alright, so just a few little bits and pieces like that in here, and looks like that's where your food options are over there, so let's head in. Like I said, I'll just do a little general overview because there are lots and lots and lots of kids here playing, and I don't want to be too intrusive with the camera, but basically there we have it. There's like a little merry-go-round there where you can get on, a bullpen thing. Not a bullpen, a bull pit. I'm thinking baseball there. Yeah. Alright. I'm not going to angle the camera down too much because again there's lots of kids in here playing. But this is the basic setup. I think it's a fairly good-looking soft play, don't you think? And there's some other things. There's like some, you can go into those little areas and they've got different things going on. So that's interesting. The food is out that way behind us. So yeah, we'll go and see what they've got on the menu in a minute because we're getting kind of hungry. This menu's here on the table and looking at it, just like snacky stuff mainly. We got, they do serve breakfast until 11:30. I think we're a little bit beyond that now. They would have just finished that. Drinks, all the usual drinks. And their main menu, they've got like an all-day brunch. Ham, egg, fries, beans or peas, chicken nuggets, Cornish pasty, nachos, that type of thing. There's a pasta bake, jacket potatoes up there. And we've got bacon baps, sausage baps, that type of thing. Sandwiches, paninis, and then your kids menu, which is again your chicken nuggets, sausages, all that type of stuff. This is the same type of food that's in the cafe at the front, and I can't remember the name of the cafe at the front, but yeah, so they don't do burgers or anything here, or pizza. That'll be over at Ferdi's burger bar or whatever it's called. But yeah, okay, I'm sure we can I'm sure we can find something. Right, we just bought some refreshments. I've got a coffee, Shelley's got a nice hot chocolate, and some cold drinks here for the kids. Came to about £9 and change. Right, so nothing massively sprung out to us on the menu. The kids are going to have some chicken nuggets, or AJ's going to have like a little lunchbox. Matilda's going to have chicken nuggets, and Shelley and I are going to share some nachos. So we'll see how big, we'll see if they're like shareable, or whether they're like one, you know, like for one person, but we'll see. Right, so this was like instant service for Matilda's chicken nuggets and AJ's sandwich. We're waiting for our nachos to arrive, so we've got a number there, number 8. That's right. But how are your nuggets, Matilda? Are they nice? Yeah? Looks nice. I might have to steal the chip. I take it that death stare is, do not touch my chips. Alright, AJ's going to tuck into his ham sandwiches. So it was a 5-piece
so you get
lunchbox.
crisps,
So, yep.
cookies, a little cake, and a box of raisins.
Alright, okay, cool. So for his lunchbox, for her chicken nuggets, and for our nachos, it came to £19 and change.
19.90, I think it was.
A little bit steep.
Actually, for theme park prices.
I suppose like theme park prices. AJ, I like your style. You're just eating both sandwiches together, like a double stack of sandwiches. Amazing. Alright, and our nachos have arrived. So they've come with like red onions, obviously cheese, there's some chili in there, and then there's our salsa and sour cream. So they look okay. What do they taste like?
Fine.
Alright, cool. Dig into something. Very loud in here, isn't it?
You got it, baby, or do you need a hand?
Very hot. Oh yeah, they're alright, aren't they? Ooh. I would say that this portion of nachos you could eat on your own if you're hungry, or actually it's perfectly adequate to share though, isn't it?
For sure,
Yeah. My only criticism, I think it's a little bit light on the chilli front. We had some chilli on it, and there's, you know, chilli in underneath, but I think there's not a massive amount of chilli. But that said, like I said, they are very nice. Right, Shelley and the kids are staying in the soft play for a minute because the kids aren't done. What I'm going to do is have a little quick look around the park, see if I spot anything that's you know, new or anything like that. God, the weather has not improved at all. It's just that constant mizzle. So this area here, right by the Hornet, used to be like an indoor, I want to say like an illusion attraction. But that's been gone now for a couple of seasons, and it's been replaced now with like some benches, you know, like picnic tables and stuff. Obviously not the day for that. Yeah, so these are the tractors. They look fairly new actually. They're just little self-propelled little things that the kids can drive around here. So yeah, it's good to see they've returned. Like I said earlier on there, right beside the new balloon attraction. Just passing by the space orbiters. Do you know what? It crosses my mind every time I'm here. I hardly ever see anyone use this thing, and I know it's been here years, and I know this might be a bit controversial, but actually, do you know what, why not actually just tear this out, get rid of it, relocate your amusement arcade elsewhere, demo all of this, and you actually got a half-decent little, you've got a half-decent amount of ground, and you can actually bring in a new attraction. I know it all comes down to money, but you know, at the end of the day, if you want to keep like a theme park relevant, and you want to keep that theme park moving forward, and for new generations of kids to enjoy it, you actually want to keep, you know, you want to update it a little bit. And like I said, space orbiters, there's only 3 of them in there going around. It is an upcharge, I believe it's an upcharge to get on and ride, and you just think, I don't know, come on, tear it down, tear this down, like relocate your arcade. And all this then can be dedicated, because there's like a little bit of like backstage area back there where you could potentially open up and sort of have all that extra land there. And I just think, yeah, get a new attraction in here. Like I said, I know it's easier said than done, because I know it does all cost money. But that's just my thoughts. What do you guys think? I mean, are you particularly nostalgic about the space orbiters, or do you think they've kind of had their day? Should we, you know, is it worth just like demolishing this area and putting something new in? I don't know, that's my thoughts. Because actually, just backtracking a little bit, just before I carry on to the mini golf, yeah, again, that could easily be relocated someplace else. And you know, actually, I know that, you know, your little small ones will enjoy this little tractor, well, I say ride, but you know, it's like a self-propelled thing where they can pedal around. You know, get rid of this, get rid of that. It's a lot of dead space. I mean, obviously these buildings, they're not very exciting to look at. Obviously that's a first aid room, and I don't know what's inside this section. Obviously all the Victorian Village and Britain and the Blitz is in all that section, but you know, it's like this area here. I said just backtrack in a minute. You know, again, it's just dead space. I think that they could really do quite a bit of work here and actually make some significant improvements. I don't know what's behind that sort of bush line. I don't know if that is Flambards property as such, but again, if it is Flambards property, you know, you've got quite a lot of expansion space here. I don't know, like I said, just my thoughts. You need to keep theme parks moving forward. You need to keep them relevant so that your sort of next generation of kids want to come back and enjoy it. That's just my thoughts. Right, I'm going to head to the mini golf now and see what state that's in. Yeah, I was a little bit disappointed with opening day because they had opened up to the public, and there was quite a few rides that were down. It looked a little bit messy and a little bit shabby generally, the park. But actually a few weeks into the season now, and everything is appearing to be open, and it all looks a little bit neat and tidy. But like I said, I just want to check out that mini golf. Right, so here we go. It looks like exactly the same carpet. Basically what they've done is they've just patched it. They've just patched it up, basically. You know, so they've made a little bit of an improvement, I think, but, you know, generally speaking, you know, again, come on Flambards, how much would some new green carpet cost? You know, it's not going to cost a fortune, and actually you'd make this place look so much more appealing. So yeah, they've kind of done something about it, but they haven't replaced the carpets as such. Bit of a shame. Let's have a look at some of the other sort of holes in this direction. Yeah, some replacement carpet has gone down in this one. Same with here. I mean, obviously, this is going to be the area where you're going to get the most wear and tear, because this is where people are going to stand. But yeah, it's definitely improved, but it still looks a little bit sort of shabby in my opinion. Again, a little bit torn here. Yeah, it's certainly playable. The attraction is definitely playable. But like I said, you know, I mean, come on Flambards, it's not going to cost that much, is it, to get some brand new green carpet and make this look a whole lot better. This one's in fairly good condition. There's our little hand, like, sock puppet. I always think he looks like that anyway. But yeah, a bit of damage there is at the base of his tail. But yeah, okay, so overall, yeah, they've made an improvement here to the mini golf for sure. But yeah, I think, you know, I think it's time for some new carpet. I'm going to head into the Ferdi's Funland a minute. There was a little small drop ride in there that's been closed for a little while. I want to see if that has been refurbished and reopened. And also where Gus Honeybun hangs out in their soft play up here, which is no longer a soft play, I want to see if there's any sort of movement with that being done. I think it's going to be made into like some sort of stage, as I understand. It just says here this attraction under development, opening June 2023. So let's have a little peek in the windows a minute. Actually now, what they've got now, they've got like black scrim in there, so we actually can't now look. So they're obviously taking care of business in there and making those improvements. As long as Gus Honeybun is still in there, because let's face it, he's awesome. And around the side of this tent building structure, there is another doors, but again they've got like black scrim up, so yeah, you can't see what's going on in there. Okay, good. So opening in June. Quite excited to see what that's going to be. And the other ride here, the Space Race, what was the old Space Race, has closed, and there is a new attraction in here, so it states for 2024. So that's quite a long wait. That's like a whole year away before we get to see what the Space Race is going to be replaced with. I expect it'll be something very similar, to be honest, because I don't see like any demo work. They don't appear to be demolishing this like dome-shaped tent, unless of course they just haven't started work on the new attraction yet, which is also a possibility considering it's not going to be open until next year. But yeah, so don't know what's going to be in here just yet. So heading into Ferdi's Funland now. The drop ride doesn't look open to me. It looks like it's still closed. Let's go and get a little bit closer. Yeah, I can't see this reopening. There's no information here. It's all barred off. So I'd be surprised if this was coming back. But the question is it going to be replaced with another attraction, or are they just going to like leave this rocket here as you know, kind of want to say maybe a little bit of set dressing. I know that's like a movie term, but you know what I mean when I say set dressing. Are they going to kind of leave it here as a big prop that can just, you know, that can just be looked at? Yeah, you know, I mean potentially, because you've got these picnic benches right in the middle of the land. See, what they could do if they're not going to replace this attraction, but just leave as is, get rid of all of these fences and move the tables in this sort of general area so you can sit in beside that space shuttle. I don't know, maybe just my thoughts, but they might have some plans for it, but we'll have to just wait and see. But as of now, looks like the old drop ride is permanently closed. So overall, the park is definitely in a better condition than it was on opening day. Every attraction, well, with the exception of that which is closed permanently, and I assume the space rocket drop ride closed permanently, everything else is actually open, which is really good to see. Obviously very low crowds today because of that constant miserly rain. But yeah, generally I think Flambards is looking pretty good. So looking forward to coming back. Now that AJ is tall enough, to go on the go-karts, might take him on there. We're going to leave the video there. Thank you, as always, for watching. It is most appreciated. Don't forget to do all the YouTube stuff. Like, subscribe, smash the bell, and you'll never miss it on any video that we put on YouTube. We are on social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at The Brightside, so check us out there. So from us to you, cheers, and God. Just on my way back to Shellbell and the kids, and as I was passing by the mini golf down there on my right, down these stairs, I just looked in through that door. Freaky mannequin alert.